Welcome to this beautiful ballpark here in Ontario, just outside of Melbourne, for the site of the ISC Legends Championship game, where we have Maccabi taking on the Parksville Red Sox in this one. The Red Sox taking the easy route to get here, while Maccabi, I believe, Joe, you said it was 10 games. My name's Adam Donnelly. I'm joined by Joe Todd to my right, a legend himself here at the ISC Fastball Tournament. And Joe, let's just talk a little bit about what it means to have these legends guys, this 50-plus category for the ISCs.
Well, I think it's a real bonus to have them here. Not only for them, but for us too. It rekindles a lot of memories for them. Back where they were probably 15, 20 years ago, kind of stirs the pot up again, and it keeps the interest in the game. And if that interest is flowing down from generation to generation, so we see these players seeing their sons and families playing the game too. So all this helps out.
Yeah, certainly a couple guys on this Maccabi team have sons who are playing. I'm thinking of Brad Rona, Thomas Macchia, whose sons have been in action all week at the ISCs. And, kind of cool to see. These guys really are legends out on the field there, especially some of these Maccabi guys. Really cool to see them out here taking part in this competition as we look to get things underway. It's going to be Pat Shannon leading off here for Maccabi.
Catcher number 43, Pat Shannon.
Greg Hill and Dean Jordan going to be the battery here for the Red Sox. As you saw the graphic up there, Shannon going to roll that one off the end of the bat. Eli Jules coming across to make the play as Randy Potskin covers. One quick out, quick pitch, quick out.
Kind of right off the edge of the bat, just right at the knob, and it just had a little spin on it.
Shannon will be kicking himself in the dugout there. Seen him hit some balls real hard, including a laser beam yesterday at Glencoe that left the field in a hurry. Speaking of guys hitting the ball hard, Thomas Macchia coming up here, the right fielder, current manager of the New Zealand Black Sox, and he had a couple of home runs in the, I guess it would have been the elimination game over there that got Maccabi here to this final.
What do they say? It's just like riding a bike.
Just like riding a bike. It's an easy game, right?
Yeah, it's an easy game.
Round ball, round bat, got to hit it square.
Yeah. Everybody deep in the batter's box.
And just chatting with some of these Maccabi guys, they're saying you swing to your pitching, so obviously we're not going to see the 89s, the 79s from these guys. But Macchia, one of these guys that just kind of trying to go out there and meet the ball as he slashes that one foul into the Red Sox dugout. And just a nice smooth swing from Macchia. Greg Hill has been, I don't want to say dominant, but he's been really, really effective here for Parksville. Features a really good drop ball. Relies a lot on his defense to get the job done in the circle.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. That one hit hard to Gene Lutton over there. He's on to Jules for the second out. And that's what you're going to see from Hill. Lots of good hard ground balls at infielders. That's when you know he's effective.
Pretty quick inning so far for Greg Hill. 2 outs, 4 pitches.
Hey, you got to be efficient.
Economical.
That'll bring up Jared Martin. Another of these Kiwi foursome here at the top of the orders. Brad Rona waits on deck. Of course, we got some New Zealand content on this Red Sox team as well. Dean Jordan, Gene Lutton, both former members of the Black Sox. Jordan's a really neat guy. Had the opportunity to meet him and chat with him a couple times. And just an interesting guy. He's an architect now, works for a big firm out of Kansas City that designs huge stadiums. The new one in Calgary going in, actually. That one off Hill's glove. Lutton gets there, picks it. Score that one 1-6-3 for the third out. And just like that, the Red Sox are in the house. Out come the Maccabi Legends. We'll have the offense and defensive lineups for you here shortly as we step away for a moment. You're watching the ISC Legends Championship game on Softball Premier TV.
Top of the first for Maccabi. 3 up, 3 down. Here are some of the sponsors that helped make this tournament a success. Gray Ridge Egg Farms, Source for Sports London, Simpsons Defense, A&M Turf Farms, Milk Grills, Glencoe,
inch by inch,
Bodswood Homes,
we will fight to make the lives
Bods,
of First Nations people
Shire
in this community,
Construction,
this
J&K
province, and on this
Construction,
continent better.
Patton Excavating,
We know we have a long way to go,
Dutton Home Hardware,
but I'm proud to
Great
say as
Lakes
long as our
Building
people have a
Supplies,
need,
Dutton
Dreamcatcher
Corona,
will be there for them.
Melbourne Legion, Simple Water, Full Line John Deere.
Here we go in the
Water
bottom of the
supply.
first inning at the Legends
Watt
Championship
Patton,
game as
excavating
we
and
take a
grading.
look at the batting order for Maccabi. Pat Shannon, Thomas Macchia, Jared Martin. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Gene Lutton, Randy Potskin, Eli Jules in the top three. Cam Pusker, Trent Dombrova, and Ivan Cronland in the middle of the order. Randall Thompson, Gord Shan, and Dean Jordan round out the bottom 9 in the order. Defensively for Maccabi, there it is. Darren Strang in left field, Rob Cooper in center, Thomas Macchi in right. Across the infield, Dean Webster
Leading
at
off the
third,
bottom of the
Stephen
first for
Goldsmith the
Parksville Red
shortstop,
Sox.
Steve Cowan and
Shortstop,
Brad
number
Rona on the right
22,
side.
Gene
And
Luton.
you've seen this battery before at times, I'm sure. Marty Grant and Pat Shannon out there. Grant, quite a resume coming in as a legend now. Great to see him still out there on the pitching rubber.
Still a good crowd here that stuck around to watch the Legends Championship game.
Braving the heat. It is warm out here. That sun really beating down. I had to go buy a hat. I mean, I wanted to buy a hat anyways, but I got a really nice one, I got to say, as Lutton stands in here to face Grant for the first time. Takes that drop ball in the dirt. Marty's still bringing it pretty good.
Yes.
69 miles an hour on the gun.
The big thing is control at this level. Just try and throw strikes as much as you can. Hope your defense pulls you out.
This Maccabi team has been good defensively. Got Dean Webster over at third. Stephen Goldsmith, the shortstop. Steve Cowan. And then big Brad Rona over at first. And Thomas Macchi out in right field actually made a really nice play. It's a little flare over the infield in that elimination game. And turned and threw the North Stars runner out at second base. Count now 2-2 here to Gene Lutton, the leadoff hitter for the Red Sox. Fouled straight back into the screen. Count will remain 2-2. Grant has split the pitching duties here. I know Brad Rona's thrown a game, but Colin McKenzie, C-Mac, has done a lot of throwing here. He's looked good in this tournament. I'm sure he will be staying loose, ready to go if need be. That one hit hard.
Wow.
Going back, and that one out of here. A leadoff home run from Gene Lutton. That's the second one I've seen, as that is a statement at bat for Lutton to lead things off.
Well, that was a clothesline, though. It got out of here quick, and it stayed at the same level all the way out of the park.
Yeah, nothing cheap about that one, as he hit it hard. As Darren Strang going back as the ball comes back in.
Second baseman number 30, Randy Potskin.
And that's one thing that the Red Sox have done. You know, they've hit the ball well when they have runners on. They cash, and that's kind of the key to the game, right? Getting guys on and making sure you score them.
Put the ball in play.
Yeah.
If you put the ball in play, you probably win the game.
Randy Potskin batting now. Played with the Prince George River Kings on the ISC side of things, and now he said, I think this is his 10th game of the event, so I think he's feeling it a little.
He's getting his money's worth.
He absolutely is. Said he had to make some last-minute arrangements. He was set to fly out today, but being in the championship game, you don't want to miss that.
No way.
Potskin hits that hard down to Webster, but handled there. Nice play by the third baseman for Maccabi. That's going to bring up Eli Jules. I was telling Joe, I'm pretty familiar with Jules as he plays in my league in Kamloops. Eli, one of the best hitters in that league, has been for a long time. Getting up there in age, but it can still swing it.
Nice tight biting stance.
Takes that one for a strike. Top of the zone. Swing and a miss down in the zone, so good job by Grant getting ahead of Jules here, the first baseman for the Red Sox in his first trip.
Nice drop ball there by Grant. What'd you say, about 3:45 for start time?
Somewhere in there. That was a quick first inning.
Yeah.
Jules skies that one out. Strang going back. That one's off the base of the wall as Jules will stop at second. So easy in with a double, one out here as the Red Sox offense looks to be rolling.
Flags behind the bleachers here are kind of blowing out a bit. So you're blowing out of the ballpark. So
yeah, a little
wind assist there.
Hey, take what you can get at this point,
You betcha.
Right? A little shout out to one of the ISC commissioners from back west, Rich Haldane. Just give me a little info on Gene Lutton, former Black Sox player, played from 2001 to 2004.
Is now running at second base.
So a little meeting at the mound. Designated runner coming in for Jules. So I know I was talking to him. He said his calves were a little tight yesterday for playing all that ball. He's another guy that was on the roster for the River Kings in the ISC side. Said he got a few at-bats. Cool for Randy Potskin, who lined out there. He's actually playing with a couple of his kids on the team. So pretty special for him to be able to share this event with them. As Cam Puskar coming in, center fielder for the Red Sox in his first trip today. Takes that one outside from Grant. Grant's got that, he doesn't have the big hop. He's got that kind of older style pitching where it's a push and drag. You see that rut out there from him pushing off the rubber. And Puskar, a solid single. Here comes the runner being held as that throw comes in, knocked down by Shannon. Puskar off to second. But so far, the Red Sox seem to have the measure. Is Conrad Margolis, manager, going to come out and have a talk with his veteran pitcher?
Well, that'll be the second time on the mound, so we'll have a pitching change. If you want to go to a break here.
Pitching change here at Bear Creek Sports and Entertainment. We'll be right back after this.
Swung on and missed. Strike three, and the Kitchener River Shark Twins repeat. It's the local kid who wins it. Swing and a miss. Jarvis, three-peats. Here comes the throw to the plate. Are the world champions. 2015 ISC Men's World Champions.
Shane Bowen has hit the game-winning home run, and the Toronto Gators are world champions.
Is out on the first, and the Chiefs.
And this one is over as Matt Palazzo will end it in style. And start spreading the news, Joe Todd. It's New York, ISC World Champions back-to-back. And this one is laced out to right, way back, and it's caught. Eagle Carrillo catches it at the fence. The Hill United Chiefs are world champions. Called strike three, your ISC world champions, the Kitchener-Hallman Twins. Trying to put it away is Jack Bettsgrove. The New York Gremlins are world champions. High in the air, Fiafazo comes to get it, and the Chiefs are back to the top of the mountain.
We are back as we have a new pitcher here for Maccabi as C-Mac coming into the game. Colin McKenzie, the big righty from the Okanagan back in British Columbia, going to take over pitching duties for Marty Grant as here with a
Right fielder number
1-0
18,
lead.
Trent
The
Balboa.
Red Sox up on Maccabi. Conrad Margolis wanted to make the change, so here comes C-Mac.
Well, if he's your ace, you want to bring your best people in to play this championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. A big spot here with runners at second and third and just one away for the Red Sox.
Don't want to bury yourself too far in that hole.
Trent Dombrova, the batter, the right fielder in this one. Swings through the rise. You're going to see a lot of that from C-Mac. Featuring a good drop ball, good change up, but that hard rise ball really his bread and butter pitch. That one just misses. Runs the count here to 2-1.
Colin McKenzie then. Was he with the Vancouver Grey Sox?
He would have been with the Grey Sox back
Yep,
in the day, yeah.
Back in the day.
That one fouled up and out of play into the stands. Good job by our camera operator, Carol. The rest getting out of the way. Save the equipment.
Yeah.
Ay, mi plata.
Cameras cost too much.
Yes. There's a good shot of Dombrova as he digs in here for his first at-bat of this championship game. Just missing. Must have been a little outside. Joe, you've got our umpires. Who's doing the duties here today?
At home plate is Dave Harrington from Ontario. At first base is Gary Johnston from Wisconsin. And at third base is David Jackson from Ontario.
Fantastic. I know they're probably excited to do this championship game. The Red Sox, this is their first action here at this park as they spent the bulk of their tournament out at Glencoe. They were fired up to be here at the main diamond. Dombrova goes down looking for the second out of the inning here, and that'll bring up Ivan Cronland, big third baseman here for the Sox.
Third baseman number 17, Ivan Cronland.
Saw Cronland wearing a Grand Prairie Pirates shirt underneath his jersey there. Takes that one for ball one.
Are you sure Parkersville didn't bring a football team with them?
I know, right?
These boys are huge.
Yeah,
man.
a lot of big boys out
Yeah.
there. Good little rise there from C-Mac.
Good location right down there where he's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
He's got a big strike zone. Use it.
Off-speed pitch from McKenzie. In there for strike two. Cronlund would love to score these two, just the one across here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets the second strikeout, so comes in and does a job. Does Colin McKenzie with a pair of strikeouts, both looking as we head off to the top of the second inning. A big threat, but just the one pushed across the Gene Lutton leadoff home run. We are off to the bottom of the second here in the...
Bottom of first for Parksville. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. 2 runners left on base.
How confident are you in your organization's security posture? If your answer isn't
Thank you to the
100%,
following
you're not
program
alone. Most organizations
advertisers.
aren't doing enough to protect their
Jim
data,
Wicked
and
Rock,
they know it. With Armitage
Donald
technology,
Morgan,
you can
Strap
stop
Roy,
worrying about IT security issues,
Glencoe,
so
Country
you
Gar-
can focus on moving your business forward. Our experienced staff monitor and maintain your IT infrastructure to keep your business running. Visit us at armitagetech.com and make your technology work for your business.
Dodge, Newbury, Glencoe, Branch 219 Legion, McTavish Farms, Pizza Picasso, Tim Hortons, Glencoe, Brian's Variety, XL Diesel Repairs,
The top of the second
and
inning
Ross
here for
Welding and Supply.
Maccabi. Brad Rona to lead things off. Yes, that Brad Rona, the big righty, formerly of the New Zealand Black Sox, as he and some of his countrymen have come over. That one taken for
Leading
a
off the top of
strike.
the second for Maccabi.
Phil
First baseman
just
number
keeps on
35,
rolling
Brad
here.
Rona.
And these guys that still play the game are still in good shape.
That one going to be flared out to right field. Settling under it is Dombrova. So another quick out here, as Hill has been efficient so far in this one.
Third baseman number 13, Dean Webster.
That's going to bring up the third baseman, Dean Webster, who has been on a tear. A couple of hits in the elimination game previously. Yesterday, saw him with a single and a double in one of those loser bracket games, as he has been smashing the ball, playing good defense, just out there battling hard all week. That one hit hard out into center field going back. Puskar going to take that just shy of the warning track for the first out. So good contact by Webster.
Good read off the bat by Cam Puskar, too. You want to get that first step and you want to make it in the right direction.
That's one thing we've seen from both of these teams.
Second
Really
baseman number
good defense.
27, Steve Cowan.
Getting outs when you have to. Making those routine plays. Guess that's why they call them routine, eh?
Yeah.
I'll bring up Steve Cowan, second baseman. Swings and a miss.
That was a nice drop ball. That has some movement.
Yeah, it's a heavy ball he throws. Has a bit of a riding rise ball, comes in on righties. That one going to be hit hard and off the glove of Eli Jules. Ooh, that looks like it might be a little hamstring tweak there as Cowan gets down. Designated runner going to come in for him. So we'll keep an eye on that as Cowan give him a hard hit single there. It's that one just out of reach of Jules. You got a bit of glove on it. First base runner here for
The designated runner number 11, Mike Crestel, who's now running at first base.
So Mike Crestel coming in to
Shortstop number
run.
9, Stephen Goldsmith.
That'll bring up Stephen Goldsmith, the shortstop, with 1 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the second. taken at the belt for ball or strike one. Hill not wasting a lot of time here. He gets the ball back,
Yeah.
a couple steps, fires it in there. Goldsmith quickly down here, 0-2. That one going to get through the hole on the left side for another single, so a couple hits in a row here for Maccabi.
Little 2-0 rally going here.
It's going to bring up the left fielder, Darren Strang.
Left fielder number 22, Darren Strang.
I said to Strang when I saw him here, hey, you're too young to be playing here. You're not that much older than I am. And he agreed with that. Big spot here for the Maccabi Legends. Strang takes that one outside. He's got a good eye at the plate. That one going to be fisted out and just over Lutton's head. Here comes the runner from second base to score. So a single from Strang, 3 in a row for Maccabi. And they're on the board. We got a tie ball game, Joe.
Yes. Good clutch hit there by Strang. Just driving it over that shortstop's head.
That'll bring us to the number 9
Center
hitter in the
fielder number
lineup.
51,
Center fielder number
Rob
51,
Cooper.
Rob Cooper, the batter here. Coop takes that one at the knees. Good drop ball from Hill. Chopped to the pitcher. Hill just going to fire to
Ooh.
Jules for the third out as Cooper got up the line well. Maccabi retired, but not before. They push one across here to even things in their half of the second. We'll be back here shortly on Softball Premier TV as the Red Sox come up in the bottom half of the second inning.
Let's talk about a local
Bottom of the second,
shop.
Maccabi, 1 run
Live Well
on
for
3
Life
hits.
is
No
just
errors,
that,
2
a
runners
fitness,
left on base.
nutrition, and therapy facility all under one roof. Located at 3878 Wellington Street in Mitchell, Ontario, you can get so much done in just one visit. A full complement of staff on hand include chiropractic, massage, and personal training to get you back to your healthy self. Find them on the web at livewellforlifeinc.com or give
Live Well for Life, a proud sponsor of the broadcast program.
Do you need a reliable supply of products to run your business? Are you tired of having to deal with multiple suppliers to get everything you need? Absolute Business Supply is your dedicated, full-service business supply partner offering over 400,000 products and unmatched customer service. At ABS, we aren't just selling products. We offer a commitment to building meaningful relationships with our customers, getting to know your business goals so we can provide the best possible solutions for your needs. Find us on the web at absolutebusinesssupply.ca.
Number 61, Daryl Gavin, is now playing right field. Number 21, Thomas Akia, is now playing second base. Leading off the bottom of the
So
second
after
for
that
Parksville,
injury
designated player number 12, Randall Thompson.
and Steve Cowan, he comes out of the game. Makia playing second base now. And who was that went in, Joe?
Didn't catch it, sorry. We'll see if we could get a number.
Oh, that's Daryl Gavin out there, sorry. Gavin, veteran of the Ladner Masters, plays there with Jim Bruce, who's done some catching duty here when Shannon's come out of the game. Leading things off here is Randall Thompson, the designated player. He'll be pretty familiar with CMAC. As that one hit hard, nice pick by Webster. Easy throw across to get Thompson. Now Gord Chan, the left fielder coming in.
Left fielder
for
number 28, Gord
Parksville,
Chan.
to see Colin McKenzie for the first time. Little swinging or a running swing there from Chan as he tries to slap his way aboard. Got to give a shout out to the third base coach down there for the Red Sox, Scott Hartley, guy that grew up not far from me. Chase, BC guy, played in the Kamloops League for years now. Living in Grand Prairie, but coming out to manage these guys. He'd be playing if it weren't for a heart attack about 8 weeks ago, he was telling me. Says he's on the path to recovery, wants to get in shape and play in this event next year. A little closer to home for us Western Canadians in Saskatoon as Chan chops that one. That's going to roll foul. One of the things I've really enjoyed about watching a lot of these Masters games is how these veteran catchers kind of work the umpires. Constant dialogue. You know, you're always having a conversation.
Good camaraderie between the two.
Yeah. And really, these guys wouldn't be out here if they didn't love playing the game, right? It's all about the love of the game.
A little socializing.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure some stories have been told in the beer tent.
Stretched.
Yeah,
from 20 years ago.
Sure, that one slapped to Webster. Fair ball, throw across, gets him.
Good arm.
So Dean Webster doing the bulk of the work here defensively. He's got a couple ground outs thrown across to Brad Rona there. And that'll bring us to the number 9 hitter, Dean Jordan.
Catcher number 23, Dean Jordan.
Cool connection I have with Jordan. He was with the Black Sox in '96, the year that they won it in Midland, Michigan. And they toured through my hometown of Clearwater, BC on the way through. And that was a bit of an eye-opener for me. I'm a small-town kid from a logging town in BC. And all of a sudden, all these guys come out and seeing the haka for the first time, holy smokes. That's something that stuck with me over the years.
Yes.
And Jordan, nice little piece of hitting as he goes with that. That's going to get away from Strang. Jordan turns on the Jets as he's going to trot into second base. He will stay there. Little two-out double from the Parksville catcher.
Had to put the skidders on to slow himself down.
Throw out the parachute.
I don't think I'm going to make it to third.
And he'll be relieved of running duties here as there are 2 out. And Gord Chan's going to come run for Jordan. And that's going to bring us to the top of the order, back to Gene Lutton. He had a good at-bat in the first.
Number 22, Gene Luton.
He took Marty Grant, the starter here for Maccabi, out in a hurry to left field. Lutton takes that one for strike 1. That one low for ball 1, 1-1 the count.
McKenzie with 23 pitches so far in his, I guess it'd be an inning and a third so far.
Rise ball taken for strike 2. Lutton had some words for the home plate umpire. Creative disagreement there.
Yeah.
Differing of opinions. That'll happen out on the ball field.
The guy in the white shirt always has the final say.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you're not often going to change his
No,
mind, eh?
no.
Oh, sorry, you were right. That was a ball. No. Lutton gets a good piece of that one, drifting back. Cooper, nice running catch as he bounces off the center field wall. A little bit of defense on display here from Maccabi as Lutton goes down on the fly out, and another threat from the Red Sox, but nothing materializing as we see the launch angle. That one about as far as you can hit it without getting it out of the ballpark. So two good events for
second,
Lutton.
no runs.
The score remains 1-1 here in the championship game of the Legends Division Tournament. We're going to take a quick break and be right back on Softball Premier TV.
Let's talk about a local one-stop shop. Live Well for Life is just that, a fitness, nutrition, and therapy facility all under one roof. Located at 3878 Wellington Street in Mitchell, Ontario, you can get so much done in just one visit. A full complement of staff on hand include chiropractic, massage, and personal training to get you back to your healthy self. Now find them on the web at livewellforlifeinc.com or give
Live Well for Life, a proud sponsor of the broadcast program.
Atkins Hair Design, Roy's Coffee Shop, Lenny's Auto Repair, Dino's Pizza, and McDonald Trucking.
Back for the top of the third inning, the top of the order for Maccabi as Pat Shannon leads things up. I was just trying to remember when we first met, Joe. It would have been 2014 in Whitehorse at the Junior Men's World Championships. I think it was still the ISF back then.
Yes.
Hadn't gone to the WBSCs yet.
Argentina picked up that victory.
They did, yeah. Roman Godoy, Juemio Mara, Teo Migliavaca, quite a lineup of guys we've seen.
We see today, yes.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those guys here today. That one in for a strike. Shannon with a bit of an unorthodox stance up there as he's wide open, reminiscent of a Tony Bautista for the Blue Jays back in the days. He starts, you're going to see him step in, step back, and faces the pitcher before turning. Out front of that one a little bit.
I remember when Patty played for the Kitchener River Shark Twins. Inside his helmet was the saying, if you're going to swing, swing hard.
Love that. He has been swinging hard this week. If you've been watching in Coburg, there was a bit of a hedge. That one's fouled away down the left side. Bit of a hedge of trees beyond the fence. Fence probably about 260 out there. And he hit one so hard, it got wedged in that hedge of trees after leaving the park. It was an absolute bomb. So he can still swing it.
Still in very good shape.
Yeah, absolutely. He's ahead of that one.
Patience there.
I'm sure he and Jordan have a running conversation at the plate there. A couple of catchers. Be very familiar with one another. Shannon would have come in after Jordan. That one's skied.
Patty hurt his hand.
Tough one on the hands
on the wrist.
there. That one's caught by Jules for the first out here in the top of the third. For a lot of these guys, this is a lot of ball to be played over the space of, 3-4 days?
Yeah. This is Maccabi's 10th game. They lost to the Waterdown Hammer Legends 8-3 last Thursday. And followed that back up with 7 more games after that.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
The original batter was catcher number 43, Pat Shannon.
Here's Makia standing in for his second trip. He grounded out back in the first. And he gets a hold of that one as that one well hit to center field. Going back, Puskar going to take that on the edge of the warning track. So a loud one there from Makia, but he flies out to center field, and quickly 2 gone here for Maccabi in the top of the third.
Were the fences in Glencoe at 250?
I think they were guys were saying they were a little beyond that. I didn't
Beyond
get an
that,
official
okay.
measurement, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a cheap one to get out
Yeah.
there.
Well,
And
these are at 265.
Designated player number 48,
260 to the
Jared
corners and
Larson.
265 to center. And then plus you got a 12-foot fence to cross.
It takes a good shot to get it out of
Yeah.
here for sure. The thing that was interesting about Glencoe, wasn't sure maybe they use it for like, young baseball players because their infield, there was probably 60 feet of space beyond the
Beyond
bases
the
as
gap,
well
yeah.
on the dirt. Took me a couple games to figure that out, but it was definitely a big infield area, a little less grass out there, but still a good shot to get it out of there. Jordan falling behind here. I think 2-0 to Jared Martin, designated player. Martin had that hard hit ground ball that went off off Hill to Gene Lutton for the third out back in the first inning. Takes that one in for a strike on 2-0. And Martin to second base, picked by Potskin, over to Jules for the out. So another 1, 2, 3 inning for the Red Sox as they get back in the house. Things remain all square here. The score tied 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the third here from the Legends bracket. The championship game at the ISC World Tournament on Softball Premier TV.
Defensive change for Maccabi. Number 14, Jim Bruce is now catching for number 43, Pat Shannon.
Randy Potskin to lead things off. We have a new catcher in, as you saw Heine Shannon maybe jam something
Leading off the
on
bottom
that
of the
last
third for the Red
swing. He
Sox.
was
Pat
holding his
Shannon.
arm. Sorry, Pat Shannon.
Second baseman,
I've done that about
30,
4 times.
Randy Potskin.
Pat Shannon. That one taken for a strike.
Andy, the young cousin, I guess he would be, wouldn't he?
Heine's going to be his twin brother.
The twin brother.
His twin brother,
Oh,
yep.
is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah. I think Heine's 1 minute older.
Oh, got seniority.
He's got seniority, yep. Yep, probably the favorite, right?
He gets the better presents at Christmas.
Jim Bruce digging in here as the catcher, Ladner Masters in British Columbia. Jim and I were chatting at dinner. We were reminiscing about the provincials back in 2021. We had a marathon game against them that went extra innings. And Potskin, that's going to be a hard hit line drive. Potskin turning hard, and he's going. Throw coming in, not in time. As Potskin still runs pretty well. Called him the ageless wonder. He had a little laugh at that.
I'm guessing it would be his son, Nicholas?
Nicholas Potskin, playing shortstop
Yeah.
for the River Kings.
Number
Yeah.
15,
Jared,
Eli
his other
Jules.
son, usually plays center field. He injured himself, I think a hamstring, at the Native Canadians in Prince George a couple of weekends ago. I think that would have been on around the same time as the ASA tournament.
Nicholas is a good stick. Saw him swing the bat a few times.
Yeah, he was on Canada's 40-man roster, I
Yeah.
think, a couple years ago. Definitely a really nice player. I remember playing against all those young guys. It was Chad Ghostkeeper, Randy Potskin, and then all their kids and nephews. They took a team to the North American Indigenous Games as Jules chops that one to Webster at third. Throw across, gets Jules. Another nice play by Webster. And hey, I'm not going to toot my own horn here, but those kids were all coming from baseball, couldn't hit the rise ball. And mine still worked back then, so.
Yeah, use it.
Yeah.
Center fielder,
If you
number
find
11,
advantage,
Cam
put it in your
Pustoff.
pocket.
Exactly. You know, you throw them the rise. They had that bit of a long looping swing, swinging under the ball, but they've all figured it out now. And I don't think I'd fare as well.
No.
You know, what is it now? 13 years on from that, so. Cam Pusker coming up here. He had a hard hit single back in the first. Got a runner in scoring position with one out in the ball game. Home half of the third inning here for the Parksville Red Sox. Takes that one high. And you can tell how much C-Mac's putting behind that one, depending on the loudness, the volume of his grunts out there. Blair mentioned it with Huey Mulmata in the first one. You can see when he's turning up the volume. Same with C-Mac. As Pusker takes that one down. I think one of the things to have success, you see it in the Maccabi team, they've got a ton of guys on their roster.
Yeah, that looks like a full sheet there.
That one fouled
You could
back.
probably send 2 teams.
Probably nice to have those options off the bench, though.
Yes, when you're 50, you got the old sprain and sore muscle and
Yeah. Well, we've seen a couple of those guys go down here early on. I know Rob Giesbrecht, who's listed on the lineup sheet, he is out. I think he pulled a calf muscle. As Pusker works the walk. And that's going to bring up Trent Dombrova, center for right fielder. 0 for 1 in this one. He was the first batter that
Right
C-Mac
fielder,
faced
number
when he
18.
came in relief of Marty Grant.
Dombro.
That one taken in for a ball. Potskin just dancing a little bit off second base there. As Jim Bruce held that one just to give the umpire a little longer look. Pusker at first, Potskin at second. The batter Dombrova here with one away. That one in the dirt. Potskin going as he's going to go in head first. Safely so. A stolen base for Randy Potskin. A steal at third, too. You don't see that very often.
Not very ill. Not at all. Especially when you're already in scoring position. Or usually in scoring position. When you're younger, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe you need that extra 60 feet when you're over 50.
Hey, it's not going to hurt.
No. All a bonus. Runners on the corners now. One down.
That one chopped back into his body for a dead ball. Dombrova behind here in the count. 1-2 the count here to Dombrova. That one in the dirt. Pusker going to trot down to second base. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Red Sox with just one away. Foul tip back into the glove. Dombrova goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the game. It's the old adage of bend, don't break, right? You get those guys on, time for your pitcher to bear down. C-Mac has done a good job of that here.
Third baseman number 17.
Third strikeout for McKenzie since he came in the game.
That'll bring up Ivan Cronland, another strikeout victim. As that one just catches the front knee. You could kind of hear that as Jimmy Bruce taking that one. No chest protector out there. I got to say, the wildest thing to me was seeing some of these catchers come out and no protective gear at all. Yeah, not even a hat.
Yeah, just a mask on.
Yeah, it absolutely blew my mind.
Player number 12, Randall Thompson.
So that's going to load up the bases here. Designated runner coming in.
Jim Gaze is now running at first base.
See Jim Gaze over there at first. Thompson had a hard hit ball down to Dean Webster. Webster absolutely stole a hit there.
Yeah.
You know, 2 feet to the right, and that thing's out into left field.
Good defensive asset over there.
Very good defensive asset. So big spot here for Thompson as the bases are loaded with 2 out for the Red Sox. Takes that one high from C-Mac for ball 1.
Good squeeze by Bruce. Had to go up and get it.
Thompson takes that one outside corner at the knees. Evens the count, 1-1. Strike 2, good pitch there from McKenzie as it looked like that one caught the inside corner just under the hands of Thompson. That is a tough pitch to hit.
Mr. Thompson didn't agree, but walked away. And
1-2. C-Mac looking to get Maccabi back into the dugout. Throws that one well outside, just seeing if he can get Thompson to chase.
second time. The bases have been busy now. See if C-Mac can quiet him down.
Thompson, that's going to be a single. Potskin in to score, and that one gets by Strang. Pusker coming across. Here comes the designated runner, Gaze, and Thompson in with a double. Absolutely great piece of hitting there for Randall Thompson as he scores 3, and they open up a 4-1 lead now.
Good punch. That gap just found a hole out there. Darren Strang unable to track it down. Ball rolling right to the fence.
So here comes Gord Chan for the second time. He grounded out to Webster back in the second.
Number 28, Gord Chan.
That one popped up. Going to get it is Goldsmith as he makes a nice play in foul territory for the third out. Second out.
No, third.
No, that's the third out.
Yep.
You guys were deking me out as Thompson was heading back. The damage done, though, for the Red Sox. They score 3 in the inning, courtesy a bases-clearing double by Randall Thompson. We head off to the top of the fourth with the Red Sox leading Maccabi 4-1 in the ISC Legends Championship game here on Softball Premier TV.
Let's talk about a local one-stop shop. Live Well for Life is just that. A fitness, nutrition, and therapy facility.
Bottom of the third for the Red Sox. 3 runs on 2 hits.
3878 Wellington Street in Mitchell, Ontario. You can get so much done in just one visit. A full complement of staff on hand include chiropractic, massage, and personal training to get you back to your healthy self. Find them on the web at livewellforlifeinc.com or give
Live Well for Life, a proud sponsor of the broadcast program.
How confident are you in your organization's security posture? If your answer isn't 100%, you're not alone. Most organizations aren't doing enough to protect their data, and they know it. With Armitage Technology, you can stop worrying about IT security issues so you can focus on moving your business forward. Our experienced staff monitor and maintain your IT infrastructure to keep your business running. Visit us at armitagetech.com and make your technology work for your business.
Leading off the top of the fourth for Maccabi, first baseman, number 35, Brad Rona.
Second time through the lineup here, Brad Rona going to stand in for his second at bat. He had a fly out back in the second as Greg Hill comes out for his fourth inning of work. And Joe, what have you liked about his performance so far?
Just kept the ball in the strike zone and moved the ball around. He's up, down. He's really relying on that drop ball a lot. He's done a great job. He's, see if I can get my computer up, my little laptop go. No, it's stuck. There we go. 34 pitches
on the
so far.
On the 35th, Rona slaps a single through the left side.
So measuring out to 12 pitches an inning, that's good, you know.
Yeah.
I usually rely on 15 to 16 per inning as an average.
Third
that
baseman,
I
number
like
13,
when I was
Dean
coaching.
Webster.
You get higher than that, then you're going to be making a lot of changes later on in the game.
Dean Webster out here for his second trip to the plate. That one going to be hit hard. Lutton picks over to Potskin for the out. Umpire calling him safe, though. Rona gets down there as a little bobble on the footwork there as Potskin ruled off the bag. So a lucky break for Maccabi as they now have two on with nobody out.
Right fielder number 61, Daryl Gavin.
That'll bring up Daryl Gavin. He's going to square. That's going to do the job as that one gets by Dean Jordan. Runners are going to advance. So Rona to third, Webster to second. Actually, that's Mike Crestel in, running for Webster. Designated runners allowed to run for one person per inning, correct?
Per inning.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it can change throughout the game who he runs for. As Gavin swings through that one, evens the count 1-1. Big spot here for Maccabi.
Yeah, they got to get back in this game.
As that one hit well, but foul down the left side, just out of the reach of Ivan Cronlin down there. That one chopped, foul. So Gavin stays alive. Bit of a longer look in from Greg Hill. That drop ball low for ball two, evens the count 2-2. And Gavin, soft liner there as that one is taken by Lutton. That'll bring up Stephen Goldsmith. He had a single back in that string of singles.
Shortstop number 9,
In
Stephen
the second
Goldsmith.
inning, the second of three. Goldsmith 1 for 1 against Hill so far. Takes that one for strike one. Hill working ahead. Swing and a miss at a low drop there.
Still very hot out there, 28 degrees.
And that humidity, that's what's getting me.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this kind of humidity. I live in a desert, man.
For you people in the States, that's around 86.
That one going to be high out to Pusker, who's going to take that one. Be enough to score one. Throw coming in, going to make it close. But Crestel in there. So a sacrifice fly from Stephen Goldsmith brings one across for Maccabi, who cuts that lead down to 2.
Good wheels by Webster to get over to third.
Actually, Mike Crestel, the designated
that'll be the
runner,
DR.
Yeah. Not saying that Webster couldn't have got there, but they're giving the third baseman a break.
Yeah.
After that fielder's choice that he reached on. Strang takes low for ball one. You can see Dean Jordan back there behind the plate saying, that's my bad. He didn't receive that one so well. Another RBI chance here for Strang, who drove in the first one here for Maccabi. Strang used to play for the California Lumberjacks out of Bakersfield back in the day. Well, back in the day, that would have been around 2007, 2008, I believe.
Marcus Tan on that team, I believe.
I got to play a game for them at the Vancouver Challenge one year as Rich Haldane hooked me up with them. They needed an outfielder, and I was a warm body, so yeah.
I always take advantage of that situation.
It was a really cool experience. Got to meet a lot of great guys. They were super, super awesome. Good eye by Strang as he works a walk. That'll bring up Rob Cooper. So now runners at the corners with 2 out. And a big spot here for Cooper. Grounded out to the pitcher in his first trip. Hill pours that one in for strike one against Cooper.
Center fielder number 51, Rob Cooper.
Cooper fouls that one back just to the right and quickly in an 0-2 hole here as he's talking to himself a little bit.
What did I do right? What did I do wrong? How do I correct it?
You see a lot of batters stepping out, maybe having a few words for themselves. Keep your front side in, dummy, that kind of thing. That's what I'd say to myself anyways.
On the other side, Hill's saying, how do I put him down?
Yep.
You put him down with a drop.
Let's use the drop ball as Cooper goes down swinging. So 1 run comes across for Maccabi. They cut the lead in half. The score now 4-2 for Parksville. We are off to the bottom of the 4th here from the Bear Creek Sports and Entertainment Complex just outside of Melbourne at the ISC World Tournament, the Legends Championship game. You're watching live on Softball Premier TV.
Welcome to Mont Hill Golf and Country Club. With our beautiful 27-hole golf course
Maccabi
open to the public, we work tirelessly to ensure your time with us is second to none. Well, here you'll be able to enjoy an incredible dining experience at our very own Big Pete's Steakhouse. Play some of the best courses in the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulators. Upgrade your gear with the top brands at our pro shop, or host a stunning wedding, event, or conference inside one of our beautiful ballrooms. Learn all this and more at monthill.ca. We can't wait to see you soon.
Direction on the line toward no errors.
Well, we saw Ty Sebastian
Yeah,
work through a couple of games for the Bear Creek
Number
Express.
23,
Colin
Dean
McKenzie in
Jordan.
his second of the day here for Maccabi Canada, as he's out there grinding in the circle for the team in white. As Dean Jordan will lead things off here, the number 9 hitter for the Red Sox, the catcher digging in for his second appearance. He had that solid double back in the second.
Well, Parkersville picked up.
That's going to be out into the outfield as Jordan continues his strong afternoon with a single to go alongside that double.
I was just saying, Parkersville scored 3 runs last inning. But if you look at the score sheet, he also picked up a walk and a hit batsman, and both of those runs scored.
Yeah, and
you just can't give away those.
No, that a lot of times that's what comes back to haunt you, right? Yeah.
Just bite you.
Shortstop, number 22, Gene Luton.
That'll bring up Gene Lutton, the shortstop. 2 hard-hit balls in his first 2 at-bats. The first one getting out of here, the second one pushing Rob Cooper back to the track, he made a really nice catch. Lutton takes that one for strike 1. Lutton spins out of the way of that one as that misses inside. Randy Potskin waiting on deck here. Jordan led things off with a single. That one in the dirt. Courtesy runner Jim Gaze. Not going to chance it there. Two balls, 1 strike here to Lutton, his 3rd trip. And that one runs up and in. McKenzie asking if that might have got the bat, but I think that was squarely off the bicep there of Lutton. So another hit by pitch, and that's going to put 2 on here for Randy Potskin. Potskin, a couple of hard hit balls in this one. A line out and a double for the wily veteran from Prince George, BC.
Second baseman, number 30, Randy
2006, they would have hosted the national championships up there with Ghostkeeper, Potskin, Corey Guru doing a lot of the pitching duties for that team. I think C-Mac might have been on that team as well. As Potskin takes that one down for ball 1. Venerable Spruce City Stadium, still a grand old park. Got the old wooden grandstand there. We got to play a couple years in that league. It's a lot of fun. Great ball players. Potskin swinging that one down in the zone.
That's where I heard your voice for the first time in a long time. You were out there this year, weren't you?
I was not in Prince George this year.
Who was in? Oh, you were in Kelowna.
I was in Kelowna.
You did Kelowna May Days.
Yeah, I did Kelowna May Days.
With Blair.
With Blair. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Blair flying in on the old private jet there with United.
Yeah.
Filling in for Peter Lubardi.
Yeah. Peter had a hockey commitment. Couldn't get out of. He does have a full-time job there, too.
Yeah, right? And that's kind of what got me here. You know, feel super fortunate that Rich Haldane, one of the ISC West commissioners for Western Canada, asked if I wanted to come, if I was interested and available, and I said yes to both, as that one, a little unorthodox, as a flip and a tag gets the lead runner gaze, but heads up defending there. Potskin on with the fielder's choice. That's going to bring up
First
Eli
baseman number
Jules.
15, Eli Jules.
Got a message from one of Eli's teammates. He's watching live.
Good.
Back
Thank you.
home in Chase. Mark Lands. Shout out to Mark. His son Ethan plays for STK. And if you remember that Kelowna tournament, he was on that local team, kind of a throw-together team. No slouches, though, as Nick Need absolutely shoved in that one as he drew Hill United 0-0 in the opening game of that tournament. That one missing just low. Jim Bruce just going to call time to go out there and have a quick chat with his pitcher. Trying to figure out what to do with Jules here.
They would face each other in the same league, would they?
Not in the same league. CMAC plays in the Kelowna Men's League.
Kelowna Men's League, yep.
Eli plays in Kamloops, but definitely no strangers. They would have come across each other for the last 30 to 40 years, I would imagine. However long these guys have been playing. Probably the better part of 3 decades at this point.
So no secrets.
No secrets at this point. Jules, hard hit up the middle. Nice play there. The flip
play.
over. Macchia in time for the double play. Fantastic turn. Goldsmith with the flip to Macchia, and the throw across gets Eli Jules. So traffic on the base paths again for the Red Sox, but some solid defense gets Maccabi back into the house. As we are through 4 complete here in the championship game at the Legends bracket here at the ISC World Tournament. The score remains 4 for the Red Sox, 2 for Maccabi. We are off to the top of the 5th right after this.
Hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. After 4 completed, Parksville Red Sox 4, Maccabi Canada 2. Here's our program sponsors today. Bob Davenport, City of London, Lakeside Grain and Feed, Paul McCollum, Guardian Glencoe, MFA Melbourne, UAP Napa Glencoe, BK Mechanic, Dave Lee Realtor. Leading off the top of the 5th for Maccabi, catcher number 14, Jim Bruce.
Pretty good ball game on our hands here as the Red Sox with a 2-run lead as we head to the top of the 5th. Jim Bruce getting things underway for the Maccabi Legends squad. He is in for Patrick Shannon. Might have jammed something, had a couple of tough swings in his final at bat there. So Bruce now taking over in the catching duties as he pops that one just into foul territory. Lutton has a beat on it and makes the play for the first out here in the 5th.
Yeah, Maccabi just needs some nice level swings. Got to get that ball into play. It's the part of the order that can do it, too.
Second baseman, number 21, Thomas Macchia.
Thomas Macchia had a long fly out to Cam Puskar back in his last trip to go along with his ground out in the 1st. Macchia showing bunt there, but pulling the bat back. Maybe a little drag bunt from the right side here.
Yeah. Corner's playing way back. Why not?
Why not? Cool moment as some of those young Black Sox players The Inoka brothers, Makia's son Riley, Pitterona were out watching the game at Glencoe yesterday. Kind of watching their dads play, reliving the glory days.
Yeah.
Those boys would all grown up
Yeah.
together. Now on their various ISC clubs. Makia takes that one for a ball. Quickly ahead here, 2-0. Jared Martin waiting on deck for Maccabi. And that's going to get up the middle for a base hit. Makia rounding hard, thinking about two, but Pusker in to play that one. Going to hold Thomas Makia for a single there.
Designated player number 38, Jared Martin.
Martin looking to get things going here as the DP. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Takes that one low from Hill, ball 1. Another drop ball out of the zone. And Martin quickly ahead here, 2-0 in the count. That one missing high, so 3-0 here to Martin. All 4 in the dirt. Auto take there from Martin, and that'll put 2 runners on here for Maccabi. Time called as we're going to have Mike Krestel, the designated runner, come in for Martin's spot. So that'll bring up Brad Rona with 2 on. Dangerous hitter here for
First baseman number 35,
Maccabi.
Brad Rona.
He singled and scored in his last trip.
Chance for Maccabi to get back in this game right off the hop. 5th inning. Early is getting late.
It certainly is. Is this one rolling along nicely? Some of these other teams could take a bit of a cue from the pace of play standpoint. These veteran players, no, let's get out of this heat. 1-1 the count here to Rona. And that one's hit hard. That's going to fly out to center and gone. Brad Rona doing Brad Rona things. A 3-run shot. That one, 283 feet. A perfect 24.8 degree launch angle. Getting out of here at 84.2. Love the StatCast numbers. As that's why you pay Brad Rona the big bucks, eh?
Really?
Holy
Good clutch
smokes.
hit coming off the bench. We said that's the best part of the order coming up right there now, and they came through.
Hey, not wrong on that prediction there, Joe. As a 3-run shot, and Maccabi now leading 5-4 here in the top of the 5th.
Third baseman number 13, Dean Webster.
And just a smooth, effortless swing there, man.
But nice and level.
Yep. Yeah.
Good follow through. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Don't make the game too complicated. As here is Dean Webster for the 3rd time. As that one hit hard up the middle, and he's going to get things going again as he trots to first base. And unfortunately, the designated runner, Krestel, wasted on that home run. He didn't have to do much running. It was a nice, easy jog around the bases. Webster on for the 2nd time. That'll bring up Daryl Gavin.
Right fielder number 61, Daryl
Greg
Gavin.
Hill with 69 pitches so far in the 5 innings of work.
That one fouled back into the pads of Dean Jordan. Might have got some soft stuff too. Might have not caught pads flush, as Jordan just going to take a second to compose himself.
Umpire coming out to clean the plate off for giving him some extra time to recuperate.
And there's that bit of a respect.
Yeah.
Umpires know they get
Yeah.
abused back there
Yeah.
too. Earlier in the week, I called it the ignorance of a catcher, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're back there. Maybe it's stubbornness, but you're the one facing the opposite direction of all the other guys.
Well, the umpire says, I want you back there in good shape because you're going to take care of me.
yeah, exactly. A little bit of a reciprocal relationship there. Gavin looking down for the sign. 1-1 the count. Stephen Goldsmith waiting on deck. Swing and a miss there. Gavin over top of the drop ball. Gavin going to chop that. Hill going over plate himself. Nice job by the big pitcher to go and take that one to retire Daryl Gavin for the second out of the inning. And now Stephen Goldsmith comes up his third trip. He's got a single and a sac fly with an RBI in this contest.
Shortstop number 9, Stephen Goldsmith.
Well, they'd like to pick up that runner that's in second base right now.
Yeah, big spot here, looking to extend that lead as time's called. Jordan just going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher. The infield going to come in, probably just to get on the same page in terms of signs. With the runner out at second.
Well, nobody be stealing signs at second at the Legends, would they? Come on.
They probably have ways of doing it we've never even thought of.
Yeah.
Well, me anyways.
Yeah.
You've been around a little longer than I have.
I saw numbers flashed at second base. I saw arrows pointed. I saw finger up, finger down,
hands
left
on,
hand out.
Hands on head, hands on knees.
hips.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not high tech. It's, nobody's wearing any equipment. There's no trash cans involved. It's just old school. What I see, what I'm going to tell my batter, try and relay a bit of information there. Goldsmith taking that one from Hill for strike one. And the big one's going to be location, I think. If you can relay where that ball is going to be, up or down.
Mm-hmm.
That one chopped up the middle. Oh, and it's past Lutton. Here comes Webster. Pusker just going to go to second as Webster comes in and scores. And like you said, that run from second coming in as that's cashed by Goldsmith.
Wonder how tough that scorekeeper is over there. Hit her a single. Hit her an error, I mean, sorry. I gave it a hit in my book. You give it an error?
Yeah, no, I gave it a
Left
hit.
fielder number 22,
It was a hard hit ball.
Strang.
It didn't come up as clean as it should.
Well, when you get to top half, you're going to get that low bounce
spin.
followed by that high bounce.
Yeah.
As Darren Strang coming up for the third time. Stranger reached base 2 times, has an RBI single and a walk. Yet to score in this one. As we are out of the inning here, Strang goes down, but the damage done. 4 come across for Maccabi, including the big 3-run shot from first baseman Brad Rona. So the Red Sox looking to answer in the home half of the fifth. This championship game turned into a pretty good ball game, Joe. As we will take a break, we'll be back with the bottom of the fifth here on Softball Premier TV.
A metal roof lasts a lifetime. Thousands trust Metal Roof Outlet to install stylish, stone-coated metal roofing that looks just like traditional shingles.
Make
a smart and worthwhile investment for your home with Metal Roof Outlet. Contact us through metalroofoutlet.com to get a quote for a roof replacement anywhere in Southern Ontario. Because when you trust Metal Roof Outlet with your roof replacement, it may be the last time you ever replace your roof.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Red Sox, center fielder number 11, Cam Wishnar.
Cam Pusker coming up to lead things off here for Parksville. He'll face Colin McKenzie for the second time. And I believe it was his single that chased Marty Grant back in the first inning. Hard hit ball. Maccabi quick to make the change, and it's working out for him as C-Mac's done a pretty good job so far.
Parkersville with 7 hits in the game. Maccabi with 8 hits in the game.
A good back and forth ball game. 6-4 now the score in favor of Maccabi. And there's Pusker going the other way with a beauty line drive.
This
nice.
game's far from being over.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there. Pusker getting a base runner. We're going to have time called. As Conrad Margolis coming out. Looks like he's going to make a change here.
Right fielder number 18, Trent Dombrova.
So that's going to do it for C-Mac as he trades off. Brad Rona going to come out and assume the pitching duties. We're going to take a quick break. We'll step away for this pitching change here as Colin McKenzie gets a round of applause. 6-4 the score. Maccabi Canada leading the Red Sox here in the Legends Championship game at the ISC World Tournament. We'll be right back.
Defensive changes for Maccabi. Number 35, Brad Rona, now pitching. Number 12, Kevin Bobrovsky is now playing first base.
So the changes, Kevin Bobrovsky comes in to play first as Brad Rona assumes the pitching duties. And that one bunted by Dombrova, the first batter, on to Rona. Makia covering takes the out. Pusker with the single down to second on the sacrifice. One away here for the Red Sox in the home half of the fifth inning as they look to answer. Trailing by 2 here to Maccabi. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Ivan Cronland. Cronland hit by a pitch and scored back in the third as that high chopper. And bobbled. Tough play there for Goldsmith as he was looking to potentially make the tag or a flip over.
Yeah. Your first job is to catch the ball.
Yep.
Don't try to do too much.
So Cronland reaches. Pusker to third. Designated runner going to come in. Jim Gage
Designated
will
runner
go
number
first.
14, Jim Gage, is now running at first base.
chatting with Doug Roberts during that elimination game where Maccabi won it.
Player number 12,
He's talking about the
Randall
first baseman,
Thompson.
Bobrovsky from Victoria, hitting one of the longest home runs he's ever seen right out of Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. Like, over the softball field, over the baseball field fence. He said right out of the stadium. Doug has an encyclopedic knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
As that'll bring up Randall Thompson. Thompson with a big hit here for Parksville. Scored a couple of runs back in the third. He's looking to keep this inning going. Waves at that one. Good rise ball from Rona.
Chance for Parkersville to get right back in this thing here.
Yeah.
Runners on the corners, just one down. Can Brad Rona shut the door? We'll find out.
Drop ball just missing from Rona. Good rise ball there. Thompson just trying to touch that one. Fouls it back and out of play. And I heard Rona's is still one of the only guys coming over from New Zealand that actually plays regularly over there. Some of these guys
I'll get up a bit.
Yeah, playing when they can, but
Yeah.
not as regularly as Rona, as he still looks pretty good out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Thompson going to hit that one. Tracking it back, but that's going to drop, so the run comes in to score. Here comes Gaze to third. Thompson in with his second double. The throw from Makia gets by. Gaze will touch. Thompson's going to advance to third, and a big spot there from Randall Thompson as he ties things up.
5 RBIs so far in the game for Randall Thompson.
And Thompson, I was talking to him before the game. He wants this one. He was fired up before this one and clutching up for Parksville here as he drives in a pair. So, Gord Chan now in the 8th spot coming up.
Left fielder number 28.
He's got a
Gord
ground out
Chan.
and a pop out here. But with their runner on third, big spot for him. As that one chopped up the middle, that's going to be an RBI single. First pitch swinging is Gord Chan.
Just bottom part of the order coming through.
Did I hear you say this one's not done yet?
Yes, this one's far from over.
Catcher number 23, Dean Jordan.
Time's going to be called here as Conrad Margolis, the slow walk out from the dugout just to have a chat with his boys.
How are you feeling?
Somebody in the stands chanting, Randall, Randall.
Bring your own fan club.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some of the North Stars boys down there. Third place finishers in the Legends. I see Murray Caton, Kelly Halitsky. Some of those boys having a good time, enjoying themselves. Yep. So Chan standing at first after that RBI single. The go-ahead run coming across there as Randall Thompson scored. And now the number 9 hitter.
Oh, we're starting to wave here now.
Dean Jordan coming up. North Stars boys trying to get it going.
Yeah.
Jordan 2 for 2 in this one, as he has a double and a single.
Hey, we got it rolling.
Let's see if it gets to the outfield. I think they missed the memo.
I think it died.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, getting into it and having fun.
That one missing low, first pitch to Jordan, a ball. There it goes, all around the park, and it dies in the grandstands.
Oh, it started up again.
Jordan flares that one out into foul territory, just over first base.
Good crowd moving in for that championship game.
Yeah.
Scheduled for 6 p.m. We might be a little delayed from that a bit, but not much.
This one's moving along pretty nicely. We're here in the bottom of the fifth. And a festive atmosphere here for the Legends Championship game. It's been a good one. 7-6 the score. Plenty of offense, some good pitching. Lots of action here so far, as a couple of lead changes. Red Sox now up by the narrowest of margins, 7-6. Swing and a miss gets Jordan. He'll go down as the second out. So now back to the top of the order here for Gene Lutton.
Shortstop, number 22, Gene Luton.
Lutton, a fly out, hit by a pitch in the fourth, a fly out in the second. Of course, the big swing was the solo home run to lead the game off. So a change coming here for the Maccabi Canada team. Not sure who's coming out of the dugout.
Looks like it's a right fielder. Somebody maybe?
Looks like Thomas Macchia might be coming in to pitch.
Oh.
From second base.
Yes.
Just a defensive change, and I think Dean Webster. Oh no, Marty Grant coming back in.
Oh, re-entry.
So Rona slides back to first, as Marty Grant re-entering this game into the circle. This pitching change, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the back half of it. The Legends Bracket Championship game at the ISC World Tournament. So Marty Grant re-enters the game here in the fifth. He started, got one out before he was lifted in favor of Colin McKenzie. And now the veteran Kiwi coming back in
number 29,
Maccabi.
Marty Grant
picked up his second win here.
Yeah, maybe went and had a little bit of a rest.
And number 35,
couple of waters.
Brad Rona has returned to first base.
He's going to enter the game against Gene Lutton I think now with a 3-0 count.
Shortstop, number 22, Gene Luton.
And Grant says, just go to first. Lutton's going to trot down. 3-0 count. Let's just save the arm. So Lutton with the intentional walk. Pushes Gord Chan to second. And that'll bring up
Second
Randy
baseman, number
Potskin.
30, Randy Potskin.
Potskin, the only batter Grant retired back in that inning. A hard line out to Dean Webster at third. And that's the danger. You know, you play those games, I guess, in the elimination bracket. You empty the tank to get here, and now a tough spot here for Maccabi as they've gone back to the starting pitcher, Grant. Trailing by 1 with the heart of the order coming up. Eli Jules waiting on deck.
Just hoping you saved a little reserve there.
Yeah, no kidding. That one in the dirt from Grant as he's behind in the count here, 2-1.
Randy Potskin hit the ball pretty square. All 3 times.
He has absolutely got a double and a stolen base back in the second. That steal at third base. As the count now 3-1 here to the second baseman for the Red Sox.
Goldsmith made a nice play on his other ball.
He absolutely did. Takes in the dirt, so that walk's going to load the bases. Potskin aboard.
Another.
And Conrad Margolis intent on grinding things to a halt here.
First baseman, number 15, Eli Jules.
I gotta put my hat back on here, Joe. It's hot in the booth.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what the move is here.
Somebody better.
Daryl Gavin has come into the edge of the infield. Jared Martin's going to come check, see what's happening. So, sober second thought maybe there from Margolis.
I think so.
Gavin trots back out.
Does he have another pitcher on the bench that he can use that I'm not aware of? He's into number 4 now. Nice to bring 4 pitchers to a tournament.
As now we're going to have time called for Jim Bruce and Marty Grant to get on the same page here. I mean, there might be some guys who could pitch, but
yeah,
I don't know if I'd call them pitchers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I fit into that category.
You go out there and wind it up.
Sure.
But
get the left hand going.
Yeah, why not? I've offered my services, but unfortunately, I've got 6 years to wait.
Okay.
49 turning 50, is that right for the Legends event?
Yeah.
Just got to keep working at it, you know? As Eli Jules now stepping in, we've got to figure it out. Marty Grant still into pitch. Bases loaded. Big spot here with 2 gone. Jules hits that hard down the left side, but foul. Jules has a double to his credit. Got doubled off back in the 4th to end that threat.
Good stick, though. Puts the ball in play.
Takes that one high. Evens the count 1-1.
Pulls the ball all 3 times. The left side of the infield.
And just one of those kind of smooth, effortless swings from Jules. I've been on the wrong end of that swing a few times. That was a healthy cut there. Quick bat. Just fouling it away. Jules just another one off the end of the bat, fouled back into the dirt as this at-bat continues here. Big spot. The Red Sox leading by 1, 7-6 here in the bottom of the 5th inning with 2 gone. The bases are loaded. Maccabi Canada looking to get out of this inning.
That sun is still bearing, too.
It is still pumping down. Randall Thomas doing the damage here with a 2-run double. Jules goes down swinging.
Good pitch by Marty Grant.
So big out there as Grant walks back into the dugout. We are off to the top of the 6th inning. Maccabi, they're looking for an answer now. As the score now 7-6 for the Red Sox.
Bottom
Folks,
of the 5th for the Red
don't
Sox.
go
3
anywhere.
runs on 3 hits.
As Joe said,
1
this
error,
one ain't
3
over
runners
yet.
left on base.
Still lots of ball left to be played here, including the championship game of the ISCs. Right now, this is the Legends Championship. You're watching live on Softball Premier TV.
How confident are you in your organization's security posture? If your answer isn't 100%, you're not alone. Most organizations aren't doing enough to protect their data, and they know it. With Armitage Technology, you can stop worrying about IT security issues so you can focus on moving your business forward. Our experienced staff monitor and maintain your IT infrastructure to keep your business running. Visit us at armitagetech.com and make your technology work for your business.
Well, you know who's not making a pitching change, Joe?
Yeah.
The Red Sox. Greg Hill running out there for the 6th. He's done a pretty good job so far, keeping his team in it. As Rob Cooper in for his 3rd trip, the number 9 hitter for Maccabi.
Hill with 76 pitches after 5 innings of work.
Darn respectable if you ask
me.
me.
Still good number. Still great number.
There's that hard drop ball. That one coming just above the knees, falling off the table. It's got Cooper in a hole here, 0-2. That one chopped back. Cooper staying alive. You can hear that buzz around the ballpark here as this one's getting late. Lots of people starting to filter in, getting ready, picking out their seats for the championship game. That one's going to be flared out to Chan. He's going to take that one for the first out as Cooper goes down for the 3rd time with the fly out to left.
Good wheels and good range there by Chan.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done some running this week. Designated 14, runner, stepped in,
Bruce.
Done a good job when he's played in the outfield. And, of course, that RBI single. back in the bottom of the 5th, as that one going to be chipped. Bruce running hard. Hill going to field his position well, as that's another quick out. The 1-3 ground out for the second out of the inning. And back to Thomas Macchia, who had a single back in the 5th. Got on base. He and Jared Martin scoring on that Brad Rona 3-run shot. And that's a guy you probably want to face with nobody on.
Yeah. But this is the part of the order that did all the work last time.
Absolutely.
We'll see if they can do it again.
Macchia takes outside corner for strike 1. .66 miles per hour from Hill there. He slowed down a little bit, but sometimes when you get a little tired, that drop ball works a little bit better.
More.
That's hit hard through the hole. Macchia with a single. So things maybe a little mirror image of that last inning is Jared Martin, the designated player, going to come in. He took a walk. And that left Brad Rona coming up with 2 on. See if Hill's able to get Martin here. Starts him off with a strike at the knees.
Just gauging him there.
And that's one thing about these guys from New Zealand I noticed, as that one well foul lined. Probably, that would have been a hit in cricket. But these guys, you know, there's no panic in their game. They don't get excited. No. It's just that steady presence in the box, whether you're hitting with 3 balls or 2 strikes. You only need
one strike to hit it. And it doesn't even have to be a strike.
No.
No. How many times have I seen one clubbed over the head?
Yeah. That's when you can really whip those wrists and smash that ball, right? Martin Lutton has trouble with that one. He's got to chase it down, as Macchia is going to stop at second, but a hard hit ball and 2 runners on base. Like you said, just put it in play.
Yep.
So Martin will be lifted for the designated runner, as Mike Crestel coming in. And now time called, as we're going to have a little meeting at the mound here to see what to do with Rona. And, you know, it's not like Dean Webster isn't capable of driving runs in, too. So that's going to factor into their decision. You want to put Rona on? What do you do here? I think you probably be very careful with him.
Yes, I'm thinking it's the non-committal walk.
Yeah. Yeah. The
unintentional walk.
Don't throw him anything intentional walk.
Always putting him on.
That's just a straight intentional walk. So ton of respect for Brad Rona. Considering what he did, you know, could be a good decision, and that sets up the force at every base here. There is 1 out.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier on the infielders.
For sure.
Third baseman number 13, Dean Webster.
And now the umpire coming out with Jordan just to have a quick
they're
word.
trying to pick up the pace of the game. We're about 5 minutes away from the 2-hour mark.
Drop ball down for ball 1. Dean Webster, a fly out, reached on a fielder's choice, had a single after that Rona home run, and did end up scoring on a Stephen Goldsmith RBI single. That was in the 5th, as good eye from Webster as he takes down for ball 2. Quickly heading this count 2-0. Webster going to chop that one. Lutton takes it on the tag and the throw across. So about as clean a double play as you can get. Score at 6.
Well, you only needed one, though.
Yeah, only needed one. Good point. Score at 6-3. Thank you, sir. So we get the lineups for the next game. The double, or I guess, the tag gets him out of it.
Yeah.
So we are here in the championship game. Marty Grant coming out for his, I don't know what you call it, second inning of work?
Yes.
Bit of a split there. You're watching live on Softball Premier TV. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th.
And Nick for Maccabi, no run, but 1 in. 1 error, 3 runners left on base.
Coming up next on Softball Premier TV, we have game 144 of 144 here at the ISC World Tournament, the championship game featuring the Hill United Chiefs and Bear Creek Gremlins starting batteries for Hill U. Bruno Montroni catching, Marco Diaz going to be the starting pitcher there as Cam Puskar leading things off. Takes that one at the letters for a strike. And then for the Gremlins, no surprises. Nick Mullins will be receiving Jack Besgrove as they will be well rested heading into this one. I would stick around for that game, folks. That's going to be a beauty.
Don't go anywhere.
That one taken for ball 1 by Puskar. We still have one to decide here,
yes.
Joe. Just
Perfect.
one run separating the Red Sox and Maccabi. Hopefully we shed a few degrees here for the start of that championship game.
Parkersville with 11 hits so far in the game. Maccabi with 10 hits so far in the game.
Pretty even contest.
Just down the 1 run. Might have something to do with that extra base hit.
There you go. Marty Grant working here to Cam Puskar. That one, Puskar ducking out of the way of that as he's going to trot over just in front of our broadcast location. Three and 1 the count to Puskar. Cleanup hitter here for Parksville. Playing center field. He's got a couple of hits, couple of runs scored, and a walk in this one. So nice job by the number 4 hitter for the Red Sox. And that's going to be another hit as that one is laced into the gap. Puskar thinking 2 all the way. He hits second, keeps on going. The throw coming in, not going to be in time as he has a stand-up triple to lead us off here in the 6th inning.
Good wheels. Picked up the ball, saw where the ball was going when he turned rounded second base, realized he could make it over to third, and that's where he is. Good read there.
So an insurance run just 60 feet away here.
Trent Dombrova.
That's going to bring up Trent Dombrova, the right fielder in this one. Dombrova had a nice sacrifice bunt in his last appearance. And that one hit hard. Grant gets it off the glove. Nobody home for Maccabi as Dombrova down to first with a single, let's call that. And now big Ivan Cronlund, the third baseman, coming up here for
Third
the
baseman
Red
number
Sox.
17, Ivan Cronlund.
Pusker stayed at third there, couldn't really go anywhere. That one chopped to the third base side. Tag not applied in time. The throw over offline from Webster, but a nice play by Rona to snare that and tag out Cronland. Heads up play by the third baseman to try and get that quick out, but Pusker wise ticks. So one gone here with runners at second and third now.
Designated player number 12, Randall Thompson.
And who else? Thompson.
Would you put him on?
I mean, I don't know. He's had a game.
Had a game?
Yeah,
I would. You got an open base there.
Pair of double, 4 R for
Five.
Thompson.
5.
So getting it done with the bat. Chance here for more. Be up to 7 if things go his way here.
I think I'd be give him a free base and let Mr. Chan and Jordan solve the problem. Bottom part of the order.
That one chopped foul just out of the reach of Webster. He took a stab at that one. Good to see those North Stars still having a good time over there just on the third base side in these grandstand behind home plate. Thompson all over that one.
Nice level swing.
Drives it foul. Quickly in a hole here. 1 and 2. Long look in at the signs from Grant as he will step off just to get a new set of signs.
Marty Grant having a little fun out there. Good little laugh.
And you're in his kitchen one, too. Another one chopped foul. Scott Hartley's gotta make the play on that one. Third base coach getting between his fingers there. Considering we started this one a little late, it has moved along pretty well. Slowed down a bit in the late going with some substitutions. Some long innings out there.
And there has been 13 runs scored.
There has been 13 runs for sure. Good take there by Thompson. Is that one high? Evens the count 2 and 2. Infield in. Probably looking to cut that run off on a ground ball here from Thompson. Swing and a miss. Thompson saying he got a piece of it. Home plate umpire disagrees. So a strikeout.
Big strikeout.
Strikeout, yeah. Yeah, second out of the inning. Thompson goes down. And now that'll bring up Gord Chan. Chan is responsible for the go-ahead RBI as he brought in Thompson after that last
fielder number
double.
28, Gord Chan.
That would have been back in the 5th inning. 4th appearance here for Chan. 1 for 3 in this one. As mentioned, does have an RBI.
They're big insurance runs Parkersville would like to put in their back pocket.
Yeah, no kidding. Taken outside, ball 1.
Maccabi trying to shut the door. They want to give themselves a chance.
That one chopped. That's going to get through past the diving Makia. Here comes Dombrova. The throw cut off as he slides into home. And the Parksville Red Sox cash a pair.
Big RBIs there.
Huge RBIs.
Coming out of your number 8 guy.
Gord Chan doing it 2 innings in a row as he's got his 3rd RBI. 2-run single coming in the bottom of the 6th. And that 3-run cushion's got to be nice.
Coming up for Maccabi would be Gavin Goldsmith and Strang in the top of the 7th.
Catcher number 23, Dean Jordan.
So 1 on and 2 gone. A couple of runs across here for the Red Sox, and Dean Jordan would love to turn this order over with another runner in scoring position. Takes that one for a strike. Jordan, a couple of knocks in this one, 2 for 3. Double and a single. That one in the dirt. Chan off to second on the wild pitch. Jordan checks his swing, takes ball 2. 2-1 the count here to the number 9 hitter for Parksville. This is the guy you want, Gene Lutton.
Yeah, you don't want to face the top part of the order.
No, waiting in the wings here. We know what he did against Marty Grant back in the 1st inning. Jordan chops that one. Webster takes it on the second hop and fires over to Rona for the out. But the damage done. 2 more runs come across for Parksville. Their lead now 3. We are off to the top of the 7th inning. Winning time for one of these teams in the championship game of the Legends here at the ISCs. Stay tuned. We will be right back with the finale of this one.
For Maccabi.
How confident are you in your organization's security posture?
Excuse
If
me,
your
for
answer isn't
Red
100%,
Sox.
you're not alone.
Bottom
Most
of the 6th, 2
organizations
runs.
aren't doing enough to protect their
3
data.
hits.
And they know it. With
1 runner
Armitage's
left on
technology,
base.
you can stop worrying about
After
IT
6
security
complete
issues,
innings of
so
play,
you
it
can
is the
focus
Parksville
on
Red
moving
Sox
your business forward.
9.
Our experienced staff
Maccabi,
monitor and
Canada,
maintain your
6.
IT infrastructure to keep your business running. Visit us at armitagetech.com and make your technology work for your business.
Here we go, Joe Todd. We are off to the top of the 7th inning with Maccabi needing to score 3 to extend, 4 to go ahead.
Right fielder number 61, Daryl
Last
Gavin.
call.
Last chance for romance, as I like to say. Daryl Gavin going to lead things off here for Maccabi. Came into play right field as he takes that first pitch for a ball. Gavin, Stephen Goldsmith, and then Darren Strang spot up, due up in this inning. And that's going to be chopped. Lutton makes the hard pick, fired over. In time. Nice play there.
Great stretch in the other end, too.
Absolutely. Eli Jules picking that one for the first out. Nice bit of defense, as that's going to be a little deflating for Maccabi. That could have easily been a base hit.
Because that first out in the 7th inning
Shortstop, number 9,
can either
Stephen
be good
Goldsmith.
or bad. Can really just turn the tide there.
Put a star beside that one on the old score sheet here, as Stephen Goldsmith coming up in a big spot. Goldsmith having a nice day at the dish. 2 for 3 is that one grounded to Gene Lutton. He's going to take that one. And so a couple of quick ground outs. That has Maccabi down to their final out here.
94 pitches for Greg Hill.
Yeah, and lost in all this.
Number 22,
lost in all this
Darren
offense is the
Strang.
job that Hill has done. This is a tough lineup. And you know, you just want to have one more. That's the big one. That's the final run ahead rule, right? 1 after 7. So that'll bring up Darren Strang. Strang takes that one top of the zone for strike 1. Quickly behind here. Rob Cooper waiting on deck. Should Strang get aboard? And that's a hard hit single up the middle. Darren Strang doing his job.
Nobody wants to be the last out of the ball game.
No kidding. And I'm not sure you want to turn this order over.
No, you want to get that top part again.
Center fielder number
shut the door
51,
right here.
Rob Cooper.
Cooper looking for his first hit.
Yeah, not a great day at the plate for Cooper. Ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout here against Greg Hill. That one missing down for ball 1. Maccabi's going to let Strang run. Not going to use the designated runner here. That one just misses. Cooper quickly up here, 2-0. Ball 3. Hill falling behind, so he's got to climb his way out of a 3-0 hole here.
Work your way back.
That's not going to do it.
No.
Cooper on base for the first time. And that'll bring up Jim Bruce. Came in for Pat Shannon. After Shannon popped out to first base. That was back.
Catcher number 14, Jim Bruce.
And now up in a big spot here. 2 on. The tying run at the plate here for Maccabi Canada in the form of Jim Bruce. That one taken high for ball 1. 5 straight balls from
Hill's
Greg
got to
Hill.
find a plate. His defense has helped him all game, so
yeah, don't try and do too much.
don't try to overthrow. Stay within your own game.
That one in for strike 1. 1-1 the count. As that's been the zone all day.
Yeah.
Maybe not getting the low pitch, but the top of the zone available. That one in for strike 2, so good bounce back here from Hill. Finding that zone. 1-2 the count.
Bruce has to be aggressive. You got 2 strikes on you. Anything close.
That one chopped to Lutton. He flips to Cronland. ball game. The Parksville Red Sox are your 2026 ISC Legends champions. And a nice moment for them as they gather on the third baseline. Hugs all around for the boys. That's a big win for them.
Yes, great ball game.
Great ball game.
Well pitched game by Greg Hill.
Yes, Greg Hill doing what he needed to do to get the win as we see the two teams shaking hands. Fantastic moment for the Red Sox. I know that's going to mean a lot to those guys as Maccabi coming up just short in the finals. We're going to have some hardware handed out here.
9.
Joe Todd, final thoughts from this one?
I just a well-played game by the Parksville team and a well-pitched game by Greg Hill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good defense behind him.
Good defense behind him and timely offense. Congratulations to the Parksville Red Sox, your 2026 ISC Legends champions. For Joe Todd to my right, I'm Adam Donnelly. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We have got a beauty coming up. Hill United Chiefs, the Bear Creek Gremlins, for all the marbles here from the 2026 World Tournament. Be sure to tune into that one. Thanks so much. This has been the Legends portion of your tournament on Softball Premier TV.
Second place finishers and a great tournament. Test. If we could call on both teams, please come out to your respective baselines. Folks, on behalf of the International Softball Congress, we'd like to congratulate and thank all of the teams that participated in the 2026 ISC Legends Tournament. We appreciate the time and the effort that all of you have put in making this our 15th consecutive ISC Legends Tournament a smashing success. We want to thank our host for this year's tournament, the Bear Creek Sports and Entertainment Group, for their hospitality and all that they've done to make this tournament possible. Thank you, Bear Creek. At this time, could we please have the team representative from the Canada Maccabi team, the ISC Legends runner-up? Accepting the award is Patty Shannon from Canada Maccabi. Can I please come up as your name is called for the individual awards? Thomas McGee. Pat Shannon. Jared Martin. Brad Mona. Dean Webster. Steve Cowan. Stephen Goldsmith. Darren Strang. Rob Cooper. Marty Grant. Mike Russell. Derek Dennison. Jim Bruce. Hart Ween. Rob Giesbrecht. Colin McKenzie. Murray Margolis. Kevin Frosky. Up, his name is called Gene Luton. Randy Potskin. Eli Jules. Cam Booster. Trent Umbrova. Elon Bromwich. Randall Thompson. Court Champ. Dean Jordan. Your winning pitcher, Greg Hill. Jim Dodds. Nathan Takato. Corey Jets. Okay, good. John DeSalmer. And Scott Hartley. Congratulations to the Parksville Red Sox, 2026 ISC Legends champion. Folks, we're going to name the Legends All Tournament team, starting with Bobby Giesbeck from Canada Maccabi. Hank Cedillo from High Road Excavating. Guys, come on out, did you hear? From the CR Brewers, Kevin Rasmussen. From the Parksville Red Sox, Gene Luton. From Canada Maccabi, Sam. From the Parksville Red Sox, Eli Jewell. From All Seasons Patriots, Chris Miljob. From Canada Maccabi, Thomas Bachia. From the Bear Creek Storm, Rob O'Brien. From Parksville, Nathan Taikedo. From Canada Maccabi, Colin McKenzie. And from the CR Brewers, Greg Snyder. The leading hitter in this year's Legends Tournament was Rob O'Brien from Bear Creek. The most RBIs from Maccabi, Rob Giesbeck. The top pitcher in this year's tournament, the most outstanding pitcher from Parksville, Greg Bell. And the most valuable player, the Ward Goss Memorial Award goes to, from Canada Maccabi, Brad Rona. Folks, thanks for your participation in the 2026 ISC Legends Championship Tournament. We're going to get a team photo with the Parksville Red Sox before you go, and then we're going to get the field done, and we're going to get you set for the 2026 ISC World Championship game coming right up next.